Coming up on High School Quiz Show, we have a qualifying round featuring Weston High School. Taking on South High Community School. That's next on High School Quiz Show.
Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
Smart home technology can help prevent a little problem from becoming a big headache. You can ask an independent agent about smart home technology offers from Safety Insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by University of Massachusetts Amherst.
At the University of Massachusetts Amherst,
a revolutionary spirit runs through our veins.
As pioneers,
builders,
unconventional doers,
we dream bigger, reach higher,
and commit ourselves to the relentless pursuit of progress.
Hi, everybody, and welcome into High School Quiz Show. I'm Billy Costa, your host, and back in November, teams from all over the state of Massachusetts competed at our Super Sunday qualifying event. 17 of those teams earned a spot in this year's tournament. The goal for each team now is to win a spot and become the next High School Quiz Show champion. And in today's match, we have South High Community School from Worcester taking on the winners of the first ever High School Quiz Show wildcard match, Weston High School. And for South High, we have Julio, Jacob, Jessica, and Sam, with alternate Tiffany and Coach Kayla Avellino on the sideline. On the Weston team, we have Alex, William, Benny, and Reed, with alternates Kimberly and Michael, and Coach Allison Langsdorf on the sidelines. The competition has 4 rounds: a toss-up, a head-to-head, a category round, and a lightning round. And we'll start with the toss-up round. All answers are worth 10 points. And this is the only round with no point deductions for wrong answers. So teams, if you're ready, good luck, and here we go. What is the largest of the world's continents, covering approximately 30% of the Earth's land area? Yes, Jacob.
Asia?
Yes, America's forefathers based our founding documents on the values of what 13th century English document that established that the king was subject to the law, not above the law? Yes, Jacob.
The Magna Carta?
Yes. Which of the 3 major rock types are crystalline solids that form directly from cooling magma? Yes, Julio.
Igneous?
Yes. After weathering personal scandals and health crises, who won his first major golf championship in 11 years at the 2019 Masters Tournament? Yes, Benny.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Take a look at your screens in front of you, and pictured here is a scene from the 2015 Boston Marathon. Even elite runners dread what infamous hill in Newton located between miles 20 and 21. William.
Heartbreak Hill?
Yes. One may smile and be a villain. What Shakespeare character says this about his uncle? Alex.
Hamlet?
Yes. In 2019, Ariana Grande became the first artist since the Beatles to occupy the top 3 spots simultaneously on the Billboard Hot 100 with the release of what new album? Yes, Jacob.
Thank You Next?
Thank You Next. The Mount of Olives is located in what city that contains sites holy to Jews, Christians, and Muslims? Yes, Jacob.
Jerusalem?
Yes. What organ produces glucagon, a hormone that raises blood sugar? Jacob.
Pancreas?
Yes. And now take a look at your screens. Here comes your next question.
Hi, I'm Kumbal Subbaswamy, Chancellor of UMass Amherst. Here is my question. What star of the films An Officer and a Gentleman and Pretty Woman attended UMass Amherst on a gymnastics scholarship majoring in philosophy?
Jessica.
Julia Roberts?
No. Weston, you want to try Weston High? Yes. Benny.
Richard Gere?
Richard Gere is correct. Who knew? I did not know that. Okay, in 1955, Rosa Parks sparked the U.S. civil rights movement by refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger on a public bus in what Alabama city? Yes, Sam.
Mobile?
No. Weston, you want to try? William.
Montgomery?
Yes. In 2019, what mayor of South Bend, Indiana, became the first openly gay candidate to seek the Democratic nomination for president? Yes, Julio.
Pete Buttigieg?
Yes. Fewer than 52,000 people live in what capital city of Washington state? Yes, Jacob.
Olympia?
Yes. Different forms of the same gene are referred to as which of the following? Is it A, genotypes, B, phenotypes, or C, alleles? Yes, Jacob.
C.
That is correct. Math question coming. Given that x equals 5 and 3x plus 2y equals 29, what is y? Alex?
7.
Correct. An abandoned, decaying home called Usher House stood in Boston's Lewis Wharf during the 1800s. It inspired what author to write the Gothic story, The Fall of the House of Usher? Yes, Jacob.
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yes. What is Saturn's largest moon? Jacob.
Titan?
Yes. In 1984, what civil rights activist and Baptist minister became the second African American to seek a major party's nomination for president of the United States after Shirley Chisholm's unsuccessful run in 1972? Benny.
Jesse Jackson?
Yes. Each state's number of representatives in Congress is determined by what official counting of every U.S. resident every 10 years? Yes, Jacob.
The census?
The census is correct. In the first century A.D., what warrior queen led an uprising against occupying Roman forces in what is now England? Yes, Alex.
Boudica?
Yes, that's correct. Those weird little strings on a peeled banana are actually bundles of what type of plant tissue that carries nutrients down from the leaves? Yes, Jacob.
Phloem?
Yes. Who wrote her first detective novel, The Mysterious Affair at Styles, while working in a hospital during World War I? Yes, Sam.
Agatha Christie?
That is correct. What German word refers to short leather pants with suspenders worn especially in Bavaria? Yes, Jacob.
Lederhosen?
Yes. Math question. If 1,500 aluminum cans are recycled every second in the United States, how many are recycled in 1 minute? Yes, William.
90,000?
Yes. What children's author wrote Yertle the Turtle as a metaphor for fascism? Yes, Julio.
Dr. Seuss?
Yes. In the film The Favorite, Olivia Colman plays what English queen who was the last of the Stuart monarchs? Yes, Alex.
Queen Anne?
Queen Anne is correct. To illustrate the concept of superposition, that matter can exist in many different states, who devised a famous thought experiment involving a cat? Yes, Benny.
Schrodinger?
Yes.
Schrodinger, sorry.
What classic 1964 children's book by Shel Silverstein has been criticized by some for encouraging selfishness, narcissism, and codependency? Yes, Alex.
The Giving Tree?
Yes. From the Greek meaning gathering place or assembly, what was the chief marketplace and civic center of ancient Athens? Yes, Jacob?
The Agora?
That is correct. Loosely translated as untying the knot, what French word refers to the final outcome of a story generally occurring after the climax of the plot? Yes, Jacob.
Denouement?
Yes. Dubbed America's sweetheart. And, that's the end of the toss-up round. Let's take a look at the score right now. South High, 180 points. Weston High, 120 points. Let's hear it, everybody. Okay, the head-to-head round is next. First, we're going to take a little chill time, get to know the contestants. I've got a question right here. Each of you will have a chance to answer, and then we will get to know you a little bit better. Starting with you, Julio. What have you recently read online that inspired you?
Well, I read the story about the 17-year-old who took an internship to NASA and discovered a planet that was 3 times bigger than the Earth. And he's just so young and found it so fast, while it takes like scientists years to discover planets like those.
You know what's cool? You're just as excited about it right now than you were when you first read it. That's very cool. Jacob, how about you?
So I know there's a lot of negative things in the media these days, but I've found inspiration in the form of the poetry. Specifically, I've been reading a lot of that of Maya Angelou, and I find much inspiration in poetic works. In fact, I write my own poetry as well.
Wow, maybe before the show's over, you'll recite one for us. But I don't want to put you on the spot. Jessica?
I also read a lot of poetry and creative writing, and it also inspires me to write my own poetry. I want to go into writing, hopefully, one day.
Well, good luck with that. I'll come to the book signing.
Thanks.
Sam, how about you?
Most of the news articles I read or opinion pieces aren't exactly positive or inspiring in the least, but I think that I'm inspired to do something from reading to have some impact.
Turn things around. Yeah. Over to Weston High, and Alex, how about you?
So I recently read an article that talked about like a potential new cure for HIV, and I'm hoping that we can cure that.
Good for you. William?
So I recently read this study about how the TSA, and they were able to get the TSA to fail at its job 65 out of 67 times, which inspired me to realize that there are a lot of things in our society that we just take for granted and assume that that's just the way it is. But when you really look into they're like useless or wastes of money. And so it inspired me to think more about things.
Wow. I'll think about it next time I'm at the airport. Benny?
There's a famous line on the internet that goes, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. And so just in general, it's a good message in terms of like no lead in any game is too big. You can always come back.
That's very cool. Reed?
Yeah, so I recently read a news article about this guy, and he had this really expensive bike that got stolen, and then another guy like purchased it from the people who stole and then returned it. So I thought that was nice.
Oh, cool. I had my bike stolen a couple of weeks ago. All right, listen, guys, we're going head-to-head. That means all of you are coming forward, and we are going head-to-head. Let's do it. Okay, we're about to go head-to-head. I have Weston High School to my left, South High to my right. You gentlemen want to shake hands? And we will get started. As a reminder in this round, you get 10 points for correct answers. Incorrect answers will cost you 10 points, and you can buzz in at any time. So the clock is set at 90 seconds. Good luck, teams. Here we go. Who defined the 3 laws of motion and universal gravitation? Yes.
Isaac Newton?
Yes. In 2015, after 35 years, what country announced the end of its one-child policy? Yes.
China.
Yes. What classic novel is subtitled Meg, Joe, Beth?
Little Women.
Yes. The United States Senate is composed of how many members?
100.
Yes. What U.S. state is nicknamed the Tar Heel State? North Carolina. What 1973 U.S. Supreme Court decision legalized abortion? Yes.
Roe v. Wade.
Yes. In 1906, an earthquake and subsequent fires destroyed more than 28,000 buildings in what California city? San Francisco. Who won the popular vote in the 2000 U.S. presidential election?
Al Gore.
Yes. In 1862, what French chemist invented a process of making milk safer to drink? Yes.
Pasteur.
Yes. In the Harry Potter books, Professor Snape is the head of what house?
Slytherin.
Yes. Who led the 240-mile Dundee Salt March in 1930? Yes.
Gandhi.
Yes. Which planet in the solar system has a large, heavily cratered moon called Callisto?
Jupiter.
Yes. What Rhode Island city is home to an annual summer jazz festival that began in 1954? Newport, Rhode Island. Name the author of the influential abolitionist novel Uncle Tom's. Yes.
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Yes. What Canadian province borders? Oh! That's the end of the head-to-head round. We'll take a look at the score right now so far. South High at 240 points. Weston High School, 170 points. Let's make some noise here. Next up is the category round with the following categories. Lucky 7, Walking in Memphis, Mighty Aphrodite, Father Knows Best, Not So Potent Potables, and Hammer Time. Each category has 5 questions with increasing point values, and players, you can confer with your teammates, but once you buzz in, you're no longer allowed to confer. We will need your answers. So, Weston High School, you've got a little ground to make up, so you get to choose the first category. And what's it going to be?
Lucky 7 for 10.
Okay. All answers are 7-letter words. And for 10 points, with about 37 million speakers, what is the second most common language spoken in U.S. homes after English? Yes, Jacob.
Spanish.
Spanish is correct. You get the board South High category.
We'll do Lucky 7.
Stay with Lucky 7, this time for 15 points. What is the shortest Shakespeare tragedy? Yes, Benny.
Macbeth.
Macbeth is right. You get the board back. Weston, category?
Lucky 7.
Lucky 7 for 20 points. Because it was the first U.S. state to grant women the right to vote, what is nicknamed the Equality State? Alex.
Wyoming.
Wyoming is correct. You've still got the board. Category?
Lucky 7.
For 25 points. Born around 1122 in Aquitaine, what is the first name of the powerful woman who was queen consort to both Louis VII of France and Henry II of England? Yes, Alex.
Eleanor.
Eleanor is right. You've got the board. Weston?
Lucky 730.
30 points at stake. Thermodynamics deals with the transfer of heat energy within a system. The amount of disorder or randomness in a system is called what? Yes, William.
Entropy.
That is correct. You've still got the board, Weston. You'll need a category, though.
Walking in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis. These are questions about Memphis, Tennessee. For 10 points, what major river forms most of the western border of Memphis? Yes, Jacob?
Mississippi.
Correct. You've got the board now, South High. Category?
Mighty Aphrodite.
Mighty Aphrodite. Questions about goddesses. For 10 points, the wife and sister of Osiris. What Egyptian goddess protected children and healed the sick? Yes, Jacob.
Isis.
Isis is right. You've still got the board South High. Category?
We'll do Mighty Aphrodite.
For 15 points, what major goddess in Norse mythology is associated with fertility, love, and beauty? Yes, Sam.
Freya.
Freya is right. You've still got the board South High. Category?
Mighty Aphrodite.
For 20 points, in Roman mythology, what goddess of wild animals and the hunt is identified with the Greek goddess Artemis? Yes, Jacob.
Diana.
Diana is right. You've still got the board. Category?
Mighty Aphrodite.
For 25 points. Afraid the gods would fight over Aphrodite because of her great beauty, Zeus forced her to marry what ugly and deformed Greek god of fire and metalworking? Yes, Reed.
Hephaestus.
Yes, that is correct. And now you get the board, Weston High School. Category?
Mighty Aphrodite.
For 30 points. What wife of Vishnu is the Hindu goddess of wealth and good fortune? Lakshmi is the answer. Weston, you've still got the board. Category, you'll need one.
Walking in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis. Now we're going for 15 points. What national historic landmark in Memphis is the second most visited historic home in the United States after the White House? Yes, Jacob.
Graceland.
Graceland is right. Now you get the board South High. Category, please.
Father Knows Best.
Father Knows Best. I tell my sons this every day. Questions about America's founding fathers. And for 10 points, known for his graceful and elevated prose, what founding father is the principal author of the Declaration of Independence? Yes, Julio.
Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct. You've still got the board South High. Category?
Father Knows Best.
For 15 points. Who insisted on a bicameral legislature and the separation of powers when he drafted the Massachusetts Constitution, which became a model for the U.S. Constitution? Yes, Jacob.
Adams.
John Adams is right. You've still got the board South High. Category?
Father Knows Best.
For 20 points. In addition to establishing the U.S. Coast Guard, who also created the nation's first tax systems, monetary policy, and central bank? Yes, Benny.
Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. You've got the board. Weston.
Father Knows Best.
For 25 points. While he lost more battles than he won, George Washington was victorious at the pivotal Battle of Trenton and at what 1781 battle that marked Britain's final defeat? Yes, Benny.
Yorktown.
Yorktown is right. You've got the board. Weston.
Father Knows Best.
For 30 points. In a fiery speech at the Virginia Convention in 1775, who said, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Yes, Benny.
Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry is right. You'll need a new category, but you do have the board.
Walking in Memphis.
Okay, walking in Memphis for 20 points. The Stax Museum in Memphis is dedicated to which of the following styles of music? Is it A, bluegrass, B, country, or C, soul? Yes, Benny.
Bluegrass.
No, South High, you want to try. Sam?
Soul.
Soul is correct, and now you get the board South High category.
Not so potent potables.
Okay, these will be questions about drinks. For 10 points, what U.S. state produces Kona coffee, one of the most expensive coffees in the world? Yes, Sam.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is right. You've got the board category.
We'd like to stay with not so potent potables.
And for 15 points, usually made with ginger ale and grenadine and garnished with a cherry. What drink is named after an internationally famous child star of the 1930s? Yes, Jacob.
Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple. You've still got the board South High category.
Not so potent potables.
For 20 points. Served hot and frothy and flavored with chili peppers. What was revered as the drink of the gods in ancient Mayan culture? Yes, Jacob.
Hot chocolate.
Yes, chocolate or hot chocolate. You've still got the board South High category.
Not so potent potables.
This time, 25 points at stake. One of the oldest continually produced sodas in America. What bitter-tasting elixir is the official soft drink of Maine? Yes, Jacob.
Moxie.
Moxie is correct. You've still got the board South High category.
We'll finish this category, not so potent potables.
For 30 points. Carbonated water or soda water was invented in 1767 by what Englishman who was generally credited with the discovery of oxygen? Yes, Jacob.
Boyle?
No, Weston, you want to try? Joseph Priestley is the name. South High, you still have the board. You'll need a category.
Hammer time?
Hammer time. Questions about simple machines. For 10 points, what type of simple machine uses grooved wheels and a rope to raise, lower, or move a load? Yes, Jessica.
Pulley?
Pulley is right. You've got the board South High category.
Stick with hammer time.
Sorry, but that ends the category round. The score right now, South High, 415 points. Weston High School, 340 points. How about it, everybody? Really, really good round. Okay, we are headed into the final 90 seconds of gameplay. We call it the lightning round. Teams, you get 20 points for each correct answer, but incorrect answers in this round will cost you 20 points. So the clock is set. Good luck, teams, and here we go. What peace treaty ended World War I? Yes, Jacob.
Treaty of Versailles.
Yes. A tetrapod is a vertebrate with how many limbs? Yes, William.
4.
Yes. What 1791 constitutional amendment protects the right to a speedy trial? Yes, William.
The 7th?
No, 6th Amendment. In the International System of Units, what is the base unit for measuring electric current? Yes, Jacob.
The amp?
The amp is right. The historical novel, The Book Thief, is set in what country? Yes, Reed.
Germany.
Yes, on June 2nd, 1886. Who became the first and only president to be married in the White? Yes, William.
Arthur?
No, Grover Cleveland. What river is the primary source of drinking water in Sudan and Egypt? Yes, Reed.
The Nile.
Yes, what U.S. snowboarding champ is known as the Flying Tomato for his distinctive, yes,
Shaun White.
Shaun White, yes. The battles of Bull Run were known by what name among the Confederates? Sam.
Battle of Manassas.
Yes, in 2017, who won a Tony Award for his lead role in Dear Evan Hansen? Yes, Sam.
Ben Platt.
Yes. What is the scientific term for a flowering plant? Yes, Jacob.
Angiosperm?
Yes, sometimes referred to as the Forgotten War. What Cold War conflict lasted from 1950 to 1953? Yes, William.
The Korean War?
Yes. During what decade were Medicare and Medicaid signed into law? Yes.
The 1960s?
Yes. In 1857, James Pierpont copyrighted what song under its original title? Oh, and I wanted to get that one in. That's the end of the game. The winning team this week, South High School, with a final score of 535 points. Weston High School, great job, 400 points. So congratulations to both teams for a great game. So South High Community School will now advance to the next round where they'll play against Acton-Boxborough Regional High School. But join us next week for the match between Boston Latin and Whitman Hanson. That's next week, right here on Quiz Show. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Yes! You can watch High School Quiz Show anytime on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram for a look behind the scenes and quizzes that'll keep you thinking. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more photos and video. And add some competition to your conversations by sending your friends High School Quiz Show gifts.
Major funding for High School Quiz Show is provided by Safety Insurance.
You always want your kids to be safe. Now you can show them the Drive with Safety app from Safety Insurance, designed to help us all drive better. You can ask an independent agent about safety insurance. We'll help you manage life's storms.
Additional funding is provided by Museum of Science.
You can experience the world the way a dog sees it at the Museum of Science. Get to know your furry friend in a whole new way and discover the science behind our enduring bond. Dogs, A Science Tale. Now open at the Museum of Science.
A production of WGBH.